running wild through neon blocks. Heat from the street, sneakers kick the dust. Music plays, we chase the spark. No one tells us where to stop. Bright signs flicker close behind. We turn the noise into design. Your voice cuts through every sound. Moments like these don't slow down. Let the summer rewind. No rules, no fear. Windows down, songs we used to hear. Hands in the sky, no space for shame. Tonight we burn without a name. Whoa. Summer rewind. Whoa. Run back in time. Static lines on a radio wave. Headlights pass as the rhythm fades. Under a bridge, silence breaks. One small move is all it takes. Spinning fast through every lane. Caught in a loop we can't explain. You said it once, I felt it stay. This might be the only way. Let the summer rewind, wild and clean. Not about the places we've been. Eyes shut tight, still we see that part of us refusing to leave. Time plays tricks when the beat holds still. One breath left, chasing what's real. Turn the dial, find that song. We knew the words all along. Let the summer rewind, start again. Don't need a reason, don't ask when. We were lost and we like that state. No tomorrow, only late. No goodbye, just replay. We never meant to stay, but that fire never fades. Summer always finds a way.
Took your picture off the wall, but now the frame feels worse than all. I sleep beside the empty space, still feel you in the quiet place. I don't rewind, but the past won't stay behind. Every room still calls your name, even silence sounds the same. Erase me slow, like I was never here at all. If you forget, then let me go, but don't pretend you never fall. Erase me slow, not like I
like this. You walked in right before the build. Same look, same stance, just older. The DJ dropped that track we both knew, and suddenly everything got colder. You didn't flinch, I didn't wave, but I swear the song started shaking the stage. We were both there, not speaking or reaching, but the bass remembered the way we used to feel. We were both there, no past, no future, just a flicker in the middle of something real. Still felt you even with the noise so high. I looked up once, you looked away, but for one beat we were back in yesterday. We were both there, not speaking, not reaching, but the bass remembered the way we used to feel. We were both there, no blame, no fix, just music feeling what we couldn't admit. I don't need you to come back, I don't need one more chance, but that drop hit harder when I knew you heard it too. We were both there, and maybe that's the end. No need for closure when the track just fades and bends. You stepped inside before the light. The room was filled, but didn't call. I saw you reach toward the dial, but left the station blank for all. We didn't ask what came before, or name the silence there. A chair unturned, a beat undone, but neither moved to care. Nothing played, but still it held a weight that didn't need a sound. You didn't speak, but paused instead, as if the rhythm still was found. Not gone, just still. No reason, no will. You crossed the space between the glass. The night reflected parts we missed. I thought to speak but held the line. Some messages don't twist. No code, no key, no final scene, but something didn't fall. You moved as if we left it there, and I remembered all. Nothing played and yet remained in everything we didn't send. It stayed behind, not by design, but like a rule that wouldn't bend.
tame. You play nice, I play flame. No cage can lock this gold. I'm the story that don't get told. Too hot to hold, too wild to change. Kiss me once, you'll feel the stain. You want love, I want control. Now burn, baby, heart and soul. Don't say love, say deal. I'm the contract that you feel. I break rules and lipstick red. Make you beg with just a threat. Say you strong, prove it now. I don't break, I show you how. I'm the danger in your calm, the poison wrapped in charm. You fell in no escape. Now wear my name like it's fate. Too hard to hold, too sharp to tame. You want real, forget the name. I'm burning beneath the gold, the thrill that never gets old. Too hard to hold, too raw to fake. Take a sip, feel the quake. You want love, I want control. Now burn, baby, I told you. I told you. Too hard to hold.
Lights stayed green the whole way back. No pause, no break, just glow. You leaned against the window glass. Your fingers traced what I won't know. No voices raised, no plans to end, but something passed between. A sound from far below the track that never reached the screen. No one saw us, not the street, not the room, not the beat. Still we moved like we belonged. One step back, then gone. Still we move. Not caught, not claimed. Still we move. The night forgot to ask for more. The air was thin but stayed. You closed your eyes before the sound, then left before the fade. No explanation came that time, but I replayed it slow. The way you paused beside the song, not the scene. Just that second, not repeated, and the space left undefeated. Still we move.
You want it wild? You found the system. I don't crave chaos, I design it. Lace tight, mind tighter. You call heat, I bring fire. I don't play, I program. Every breath, part of the plan. Watch me move, count my steps. I don't lose, I reset. You think you're steering? That's cute, but I wrote the route and pulled the chute. You want touch? Earn that peak. This ain't love, this is technique. Call me control freak, I flip the script, you blink. Once I make you slip, don't chase me, I own time, you're caught now. Read the sign, control freak, yeah that's me. Touch my world, pay the fee, I don't fall, I architect. Built the trap, you won't detect. Freak, freak, I'm the code. Freak, freak, overload. Freak, freak, tight grip, can't escape, I don't trip. Sync my pulse with the drop. Every glance makes you stop. Talk sweet, but move wrong. I'll rewrite you in a song. My vibe, algorithmic thrill. I don't bend, I break the will. Wire spark, system live. I'm the glitch, you won't survive. Logic melts, now you see. I don't crash, I reprogram it. Call me control freak, not your type, but I hit harder than your hype. You want soft, that ain't real. I bring code you can't unfeel. Control freak, master key. I don't take, I guarantee. You want love, that's antique. I bring chaos on repeat. Freak. 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 I don't follow, I format. Control. Freak.
No one knew when I stepped out. The lights were bright but far. I passed through streets with broken signs and didn't take the car. No calls, no voice to leave behind. I walked into the sound. The bass came first, then distant chords. I never turned around. Don't ask where I went, you already knew. I stayed in the part that never saw you. The beat said enough, I just followed through. Don't ask where I went, it was never new. Never knew. Still inside.
words like armor, thought they'd hold when things got harder. But looking back, there's nothing clear. You never said you'd stay right here. We moved like we had meaning, built a world without agreeing. I gave you everything unsaid and filled in what you never said. We never said forever, but I held on like we did. Every glance I took it deeper than I should have, than you meant. We never said forever, but I drew the ending in my head. Now I'm standing in the silence of the words you never said. You didn't break your promise, you just never made one honest. I fell for what I thought we were, not the quiet that you prefer. I thought love would name itself, but we never gave it breath. I waited for a story, but we only wrote the rest. We never said forever, but I held on like we did. Every glance I took it deeper than I should have, than you meant. We never said forever, but I drew the ending in my head. Now I'm standing in the silence of the words you never Maybe this was just a moment, and I turned it into more. We never said forever, but I closed 1,000 doors.
There was a chair beside the light. You didn't sit, just watched it blink. The glass was cold and touch still full. You traced your hand across the sink. I stood where I had always been. No motion, no control. You looked for something on the shelf, but left without it slow. Someplace before we did this, not the same room, but close. You turned your head, I caught my breath, but said nothing, like it was planned. The sound of keys on metal